Hey guys, welcome back to this house in Richfield here, this old house here. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've done an update. I do need to show you the floor. It's upstairs. It's been done. Got the tile all done. Got the countertops in and stuff. We've got a couple countertops that's not put on yet. Still waiting for those to come so I can put those in. But I'll show you what's going on down here in the basement right now. Don't mind the mess because we're still moving stuff in. We've still got a lot of stuff we got in the trailer. We still got to move out and move into here. And then we'll be going through our stuff and getting rid of a lot of stuff. So follow me on over here. This living room part down here, the family room or whatever you want to call it. We're tearing down that sheetrock right there. One thing is because there was mold that we found down here from the flood that they didn't properly clean up when it did flood. I'm assuming they just took the money and ran from the insurance. Plus, taking that sheetrock down so when my cousins come back to put the ductwork up, I have them put that ductwork right up against the floor joists on that instead of up against the sheetrock. Yeah, it's not a lot of room that I'm taking and saving. It's only a 1/2 inch. I'd rather do a 1/2 inch than an inch. Because once I'd have to go in and box up around, which I'm going to still have to box up and around the ductwork. Instead of losing an inch of space, I'm only going to lose a 1/2 inch when I go putting sheetrock back up. But that's why that's like that. But come on over here. We've had carpet and some wannabe hardwood floor garbage, that floating hardwood floor trash. That's garbage. I don't care for that, but we tore that all out. This is going to be the furnace room. We're going to end up putting a hot water heater in. We've got to put a new furnace in. We're going to run all new ductwork due to the fact because there is no furnace in here at all. Plus, it's all electric baseboard heat. I figured this would be the best room where I'm going to have the furnace and the water heater. I'm hoping this drain's going to be good. That's why I hope this is going to be the best room for the water heater and the furnace due to the fact because I'll have access for that drain right there. I've got a water heater. It's upstairs in the pantry that we've just put back in for temp. Once I get that all taken care of, that's a brand new water heater we had to put in. I'll jerk that water heater out. I'll move it down to here, run some electrical to run that water heater. It is electric, so which is fine. And then I'll have a gas water heater on top. But we had to pull all this sheetrock in here. It was new sheetrock, but it was like putting lipstick on a pig. Basically kind of what it was. But it was water damage on it too, so it's all got to go. Pretty much all this sheetrock down here in this basement is going to have to be pulled due to the fact because there is water damage. I'm going to try to show you one here, but I can't really see one that great. I can see a little bit of a watermark right here in that corner right there, but it's not that real great to see. It was probably up about 1 foot of how much water they had in here. So we'll go on over here. Yeah, like I was saying, lipstick on a pig. Beautiful. Here's the bathroom. We're going to end up redoing this. I'll pull up this wannabe hardwood floor, or this tile crap, the stick down tile garbage. We'll end up tearing all of this out. We'll take that tub out and put a real tub in, a metal tub. I don't care for these plastic fiberglass tubs. I want a metal tub. We'll probably pull all this sheetrock down out of here because it is all moldy and been wet. Like I was saying, lipstick on a pig is how they did that. We're running our new gas line in, which that is the only way we were able to run that in. Is how they were going to have to run that in because I guess we could have had it run down to that on the outside of the house, but that's going to be covered up with the ductwork because we're going to have ductwork coming up over the top of that there too. So that will all be boxed in. I'll probably cover that toilet drain pipe there. I'll box that in so it looks a lot better than what it does now. So we'll have to take and update the plumbing. I'll end up taking and pulling all the copper out and put PEX in. Because as you can see, let me show you this pipe right here. You come in right here and look, that green right there is on that copper. That's just about time for, just it's a time bomb waiting to go off basically. So when you start seeing stuff like that, that pretty much kind of means that you're going to end up having a leak there eventually. Once again, we got this all down. All this will end up have to come down. Maybe not that much in this room, but as you can see that water line, how far that's been up on that wall. They didn't properly take care of that. They would have came in and pulled holes into the wall to get that moisture out, to get it venting out. Obviously they didn't do any of that, so all that's got to be pulled out. Probably quite a bit of it's going to be pulled out, or all of it, because I'm kind of picky about things. If it's a little moldy, I go a little more than what I should. So I'm sure I'll probably just gut the whole thing and restart all over with new stuff. Because then I can go ahead and kind of like this closet here. This does not look like they just took and got into it and then put that back in, because the color of that sheetrock is the same color as this sheetrock, and if that was new sheetrock, it would be gray sheetrock. So I'm assuming they didn't replace that when that had a problem, or whatever the problem was there at Rice. They just put it back onto place right there. So all that will come out. Then I can get access into the plumbing and all the other copper pipes. And then I can run the PEX. It's going to kind of be a little pain in the butt running the PEX upstairs, where we've done that somewhat already. There's some of the walls I'm going to just tear apart anyway and redo, and then tile over it. So I'll have to cut into the sheetrock, pull it out, and then fasten into a new fitting into that. So yeah, it's a project, and I get myself into these things a little bit too much. But let's go on over this other room here. We're done in here. But this hallway, all of this will probably end up coming out. I know there is a doorway right here. Let's see, where's that door at? I think there's a door. It used to be right here. Right in this area, there was a door to go into this other room. They took that wall out and they made it one great big room in there, because there's a door there, and then I think, can't quite tell now because of the light differences and stuff. So, but anyways, let's go over here in this other big bedroom. So we're going to end up running our heat duct across over here for the supply for the upstairs and the rooms down here on this side. This will all have to come down, all this sheetrock in here, because you've got a lot of water damage there, right there, and then you've got water damage over here from where your main water line comes in. So your main water line service. So when I end up doing that, I'll go outside, dig the trench out there to the water meter, and I'll run a whole new service line into here with PEX. Then I won't ever have a problem with water leaks anymore for the life of my life. So pretty much all this sheetrock here, I'll probably pop it and check and see what it's like. And once again, we pulled all that up on the ceiling to get the ductwork in, so I have a little bit more clearance to work with. But I'll have to take and redo a lot of work on retaking a sheetrock, either just cutting it out. If it's not a sign of water been on it, you know, you can tell well, I don't know, some people don't have the experience on what it looks like if it had water damage on it or if it had any water on it at all. Best way to know is when you pull a piece of sheetrock apart, usually snaps in half. When it's wet, it will crumble up and stuff and it will fall apart. And you can tell that, you can kind of tell that that's been water damage there. So, and that's pretty much what we've been running into today, pulling all that down. It's just sheetrock, it's all watered down. So, but anyways, thanks for watching, share. Have any comments, go ahead and leave them. And like they say, the women don't find you handsome, they ought to find you handy.